Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to Factory Fun, the series in which you tell me which robots to try out from the community factory, and I do so, to the very best of my ability, giving my honest first impressions of the robot, and of course rating it out of 5 in both style and combat. In today's episode we have the Chinchilla by RULERULTAMIS, probably utterly butchered the name, but there we are. The Chinchilla artillery platform is a mobile, heavily shielded gun platform built to support from the rear of a frontline assault, weak against air and things below it. I will agree with that. It looks like if it's hit from below it will absolutely shatter, but honestly, the shield placement looks pretty extensive on this thing. I can't see this thing breaking apart anytime soon. The only question I do have, and I do wonder, is if this thing actually has a hover. And honestly, I'm almost hoping it doesn't. Very rarely will I say, well, I hope a walker doesn't have a hover, because then it completely cripples its ability to turn around midair. Also, a lot of control and even speed is removed if you don't have a hover. However, having a hover also nerfs how high you can jump. It's the one negative to using it, which I do kind of love. You have negatives and you have positives. But if you don't use a hover, you can jump significantly higher, which means something like this, which probably is going to be bouncing up and down on the other side of a wall, probably wants a higher jump. So either way it would be good, but we'll see once we get into a battle. So let's buy it, as always, with Galaxy Cash, and we'll get straight into the first battle. And so the first battle begins, and very sadly, this isn't going to be a battle with a Megabot. It would be lovely if we had one, because I feel like this bot would do very well, being able to hide behind the Mega and everything, just shelling over long distances. I don't think it would do as well in the middle of combat, so we're going to try and stay a little bit far back once our SMGs have got ahead, and then just, well, stick with those and provide a bit of fire support. Really don't want to be caught on my own, honestly. Oh, plasma almost hit us, just out of range there. No idea where the SMG fire's coming from, though. I'm just being hit by it constantly. Perhaps I'm just being as oblivious as always. Spatial awareness of, let's say, a rusty nail. Hello. There's SMGs coming out of the wall there. That's intriguing. I'm guessing users ducking around the side. Okay, I spotted one of them at least, so we know he's coming. Oh, two coming around the corner. Apparently we do indeed have a radar. Haha! Plasma. It's really weird not having a hover on my mech. I'm so used to it now, being able to move a little bit more mid-air. I'm just so used to it. There we go. Right underneath him. I was hoping to do a bit more damage than that, but I'll happily take that. Oh, there we go. If we can get one more shot, we might be able to just take him out. Although apparently we were angled because we were standing on our ally. Not the best. Not the best indeed. There we go. Destroyed, although we are being plasmid from someone who is now dead. They will forever be remembered as someone who's annoying. And that medic was lagging something fierce. Twice now I have stood on you. Twice! This has been an issue for us. That was just hoping for the best there. Just fire nearby to him, maybe I'll hit him. If I do, then fantastic. At least we have an interceptor on him already. Hopefully we can get a heal, and I'm going to try my hardest to turn off the capping. There's a word I'm looking for there, it's not turn off. Interrupt! Interrupt is the word. You appear to keep on trying to get my attention. Perhaps you're talking to me in chat. I have chat off currently, because recently it's been horrendous. People are still going a little bit mental about the patch. Every time there's a major patch this happens, and every time for a couple of episodes, my chat vanishes. Hello! Go forth, little SMG. I believe in you. Sort of. Believing in you less. Although apparently that's the last enemy. I'm believing in me less, the amount of times I've been missing them. There we go, a lovely first match. A lovely match indeed, even taking first place. So, what opinions have I got of the bot? In terms of control, you can't really say much. As soon as you add mech legs, you know exactly how it's going to be, as long as you don't make it really, really, really top-heavy, which this one isn't, so yay for that. It looked really sturdy. The damage we took was just superficial. The shields absorbed so much of the SMG fire, and even the plasma shot. So, Really? 4 out of 5? Almost 5 out of 5? Somewhere in between? Could I really expect more from a Plasma Walker? Honestly, no. The only things I'm looking for is a good weapon placement, which it's good. The one weakness of firing down didn't apply there. I'm sure my opinion would be very heavily skewed if we ended up getting caught in a bad position. So I'm going to say 4.5, leaning towards 5, but I'm going to... style. Let's go for style for a second. Style, I think, is a very solid 3. It's certainly not going to win many prizes for being a beautiful bot. I'm sorry, but it isn't. But it doesn't look bad, and that's the important thing. It looks purposeful. It looks protected. It looks heavily shielded. It just doesn't look stylish in many ways, but it doesn't look bad. Therefore, 3, I think, is a very good rating for it. I'm going to say 4. And I may regret that later, because I do think this might be a 5, purely because what else could you want from this type of bot? The only concern I have is the position of the plasmas. When I was taking damage, I did notice a few of the weapons were being knocked off from side shots, which were a little bit concerning, but no, I didn't see that at all. Actually, what I'm talking about, I just saw the damage being a little bit weirdly distributed. I can't remember if the weapon actually fell off, don't tell a lie. I am really confused whether to give it a 4 or a 5, and this is why I hate the system of only being given the rating thing here after one battle. I'm going to say 4, but my mind could very well be changed by the end. So, quick look at weapons. Yeah, I would say if there was a bit of triforcing on the weapons, then I would almost certainly say 5. It looks ridiculously sturdy, and it did well then. I love the fact it has a radar and a jammer. That's something I'm guilty of not adding all the time, so it's lovely to actually play with a bot which has this. I really like the bot, honestly. It suits my style quite well. I like either being long-range artillery, a medic, or a flyer. I don't like being in-your-face SMG, and this is why I don't deal well with being a mega. I'm very rarely a mega bot. So let's just continue and get into the next battle. But first, actually, now I mentioned mega bot, I should just show this for a second. For a second, rather. Yeah, I've been busy recently. That's going to be something soon. Second battle, and we're meant to have a Megabot, however it's not spawning in, so this isn't the best start to the second battle. I do fear we are going to be doing this alone without our Mega, although I've got a horrible feeling the enemy are going to be just fine with theirs, so I'm just going to follow anyone else. Anyone who isn't a tiny racing car want to go first? Anyone? I mean, I'm rather tanky, I could go first, but like I said before, yep, they're mega spawned in. Not the best. Oh, a lovely shot though, regardless. And a failed attempt. I tried. Ooh, that was a dodge. A totally purposeful dodge. That time it was. Although I probably would have dodged that as well automatically, but still. Oh no, the Mega's so damaged, but it's going to start healing. There it goes, regenerated back to full. This isn't going to go well for us, by the way, being in this position. It really isn't. I'll just fire that. Oh, I did hit it! I did hit it! Hello! That's a Megabot, that is! Took out 2 of its guns already, though. Actually, that's looking pretty bad for the Mega. One last weapon, which is about to be taken out anyway, so I think I should turn around and try and cover our flank. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't paying attention at all to your positioning. Oh, he got away. He's going to be healed back up, or at worst, he's going to be regenerated. Wow, you're frail. I hate that this is a thing. It shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing. Oh, hello. I love Plasma at the moment. It is definitely the most powerful weapon, at least in my opinion. Plasma is something fearsome at the moment, in all tiers. Where's their Megabot? Where is their Megabot? I haven't seen it in a while. Hey, I'm regenerating. I didn't think it was going to. Can we get another? Nope, sadly not. Although if it goes that way, we could just jump over. I shouldn't have looked away so fast. Oop. Well, found their Megabot. Whee! I can't fire down on this bot, can I? Well, now's the problem with not being able to fire down. Okay, stay back. Only fire if you've 100% got a chance to hit. Otherwise, I'll probably get a heal out of this. There we go. Oh, if we had a Megabot, we would have just won this outright. He's as cowardly as I am. That's never going to be resolved quickly. Their Megabot running away, though, was definitely the right thing to do. If he'd stayed in that battle, he would have surely been destroyed. It's really weird that now a tactic of running away as a Megabot is viable, honestly. And the fact that Mega Thrusters aren't too far away now is going to make it even more viable. 2 very nice hits there. 3 very nice hits, and we're going to turn around. Oh, screw it. Let's just stand and fight. I'm bored with this. Darn it, that would have been lovely if that was a hit. Let's go for your little SMG, guys. Real on health. I get another hit. Yes, there we go. Destroyed. Although there's a plasma after me as well, apparently. I have no idea where from. Oh, there you are. Hello. Where did you come from? Go away! We survived a fair bit. We survived a fair bit, but ultimately caught in a very bad position here between a Megabot and this little guy. I honestly thought I was being hit from above. Ah. Wow. It's hard not to feel a little bit salty, though, when you don't get a Megabot that they do. I'll restrain myself. I'm a happy person. We can continue with joy in our hearts. Plus, I can scream profanities off camera now, can't I? We appear to be cursed today in that we're never going to actually have a Megabot. But on the upside, this time, the enemy doesn't have one either. So, I'm going to be a bit of a sneaky bugger to stay in these mountains and see if I can ambush anyone trying to make it down the middle. Seems like everyone else is kind of just sticking around the centre right now. And yes, beautiful. That could have been better, but let's just focus on the first shot, which actually hit. And that shot, so first and third, we can focus on. The rest didn't happen. That one also didn't happen. And most likely, yeah, that shot didn't happen either. It's really weird, I've only shot twice so far. I only moved forward because you weren't moving forward, and then as soon as I move forward, you move forward. That's hardly fair. Oh, nice jump there. There we are. Well, he's been killed already. So, let's focus on this guy. Yes, I knew you would jump, and I shot a little bit higher on purpose. The skill level is above 0. Oh, I know the feeling, sir. Ow, know the feeling. Why don't your legs break off? They're like the strongest mech legs I've ever seen. I've hit them directly now twice. Also, I have a railing on me. Oh, this is hardly fair. Oh, I appear to not have any legs. You appear to have no legs either. Oh, you little scummy bugger. That's rather upsetting. We have a Megabot! We actually have a Megabot! It is a glorious purple sight indeed. Okay, everyone follow him, and now I'll actually be able to finally test out this bot providing long-range support and looking at very weird shadows. I am very easily distracted, and apparently we've both gone completely opposite ways. I thought I could jump that. I kinda did. Sure, let's shoot. Now, if we could all pretend that actually hit, I'll be very appreciative. Interceptor there, in the vague direction I was shooting. Yes, there we go! Glorious. Where's our Megabot? Where is our Megabot? What? No! It's over here! Oh, I thought he was already killed! I thought he was already killed! I should have checked the leaderboard, no one had died at that point. Oh, this isn't going well for us. Come on, Lego Man! Weather the hits! For Team Blue! Or red if you look at my shields, but ignore that! I'm not a traitor. Took out his back legs. And a fair bit of damage to the medic as well. Ow, 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 ow. Mega SMG's hurt still, apparently. This is hardly news to me, but just being confirmed. Ow! You, bugger! Stop! Thank you. Now go down. Shouldn't you be sinking? Do you have helium? I'm just killing legs today, that's my thing. Oh, I don't want to lose again. Can we please stop losing? I don't even feel like I'm playing too badly today. Like, normally, I criticise myself overly, but today I've been like, you know what? I've actually did okay in the grand scheme of things. Not fantastically, not to a spectacular level, but I've done decently, and then this is happening. Can I at least be okay? Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go back to the mothership and give my final opinion, shall we? Before we give my final thoughts of this craft, I will say one thing. I didn't realise this bot was actually under 25k. I was sure this thing was a maximum ranking bot, but apparently not. It is in fact a 15k robot. That's one of the problems of being a long-term player, seeing black armour and going, oh well, that must be a tier 10 equivalent. Obviously not, so extra points for that. I really thought I was using a Mark 10, fully fleshed out, ranking 25,000, whatever it's called now, type of robot, so well done on being extremely durable. So with all that taken into consideration, I will say this is definitely a good bot. There's no doubt about that. It's very defensive, obviously it's very easy to use because it's got mech legs, and the weapon placement isn't as bad as I first thought. In addition to this, the armor on the front also not as bad as I first thought. I thought that it would be a lot easier to break apart, but simply not. So once this bot hits 25k ranking, if they simply keep upgrading the parts with a similar shape, I see no problem with it. So well done on all fronts, really. The only things I would say wouldn't even be criticisms, but merely pointers, merely a few things I would do personally, so that's not always a good thing, honestly, is just try forcing the weapons, perhaps losing a couple of the less useful shields for a bit more block spam, just a little bit, or perhaps even an additional weapon. Having a bit of weapon redundancy with this would be fantastic, as I noticed a lot of the time, well, as soon as one weapon was lost, of course the damage output was severely crippled, and by the end it was kind of horrible, only doing a little bit of damage here and there. So, one thing I do want to find out, what type of weapon is this? Is this a Mark 10? Is this a Mark what? This is a Plasma Ravager, it's not even a Devastator, I didn't realise that. Also, these shields are not the maximum, oh, what would you call it now? The tier 10 equivalent versions of the shields, because all shields have two versions. The version when you're actually leveling up, and then the version later on. These are not those, these are the regular shields as well, so ultimately, a good design then. Extra points, definitely extra points, considering I was rating this bot before, thinking it was 25,000. I still thought it was good then, against the Megabots, against Mega SMGs, everything that was leveled against it. Of course, now that all blocks are the same armor, that makes, well, because there's only one class of blocks now, that does help out a lot, but overall, just keep this design, upgrade all the components, and you're probably looking at a good bot, although of course, a minor design change here and there will probably be needed, as you can see, because otherwise you're going to be clipping into things like the shields and stuff as the weapons grow in size. Really happy with this bot, would definitely recommend it, and with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Factory Fun and Robocraft are series you wish to see continued in the future. And of course, if you wish to see your bot on this series, then please in the comments below leave your username, the robot's name, the robot's ranking, which apparently I didn't read in this case, and what type of robot it is, like plasma mech, or flying SMG, or potato hybrid. Anything you find pertinent, or also the more information, the better it is for me to decide. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.